You can feel the anticipation in the air. We're in Las Vegas.
Here we go.
And it's the Pacers to start out. And the combination of NBA basketball with the single elimination format, you know the anticipation here is sky high.
Oh, the Eastern semifinals of the NBA Cup knockout round. It's win or go home. So these two teams have come to play.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. And it's Wagner in at the three. Knocks down the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Banchero. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Banchero. Last game, he had 34 points. To the paint. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Got the ball off the pick that time, but found a teammate with a better look. That shows you the IQ of Banchero.
All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
And what a jam by Bane, using his hops to do some damage at the rim. He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Yep, count it. And that's now 7 points for Desmond Bane.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And let's check in now with Shams Charania, standing by for a special report on some action in the Western Conference.
Thanks, Brian. I've just got confirmation that the early season trade the Jazz have been pursuing is final. They're elated that they worked out a deal to bring in Ja Morant. He's a dynamic point guard who's going to bring instant energy to this team. And a source in their front office told me getting Ja is something they've been working on and is exactly the jolt they need to take this team to the next level.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Some changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Zubac. Nesmith comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Hardaway is subbed in for Walker. Then for Orlando, Richardson comes in for Bane. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Richardson for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Thompson gets it to go.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10" wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have two of them, Grant.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Back to Black. Orlando moving the ball around. Richardson against Thompson. Richardson, that's good. Richardson's got 8.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Wagner, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Here's Black, and Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Confident stroke by Black that time. No hesitation. He had his eyes locked in on the rim.
And that one's good. Thompson. Orlando with the ball. Black outside. Richardson for 3. The rebound by Nesmith. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Thompson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Thompson's got 31 points.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Pass to Richardson. Launches it. Indiana with a rebound. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them.
The previous play is under review.
Review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And they're going to take another look at the replay to make sure. But to me, it looked like he got it off in time.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Indiana. He's checked in for Indiana. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And that one's good. Thompson.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
On the court for Orlando, Suggs is out there with Anthony Black. Then it's Goga Bitadze. Then it's Desmond Bane. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pistons had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Thompson, and all around the rim that time before dropping. Thompson's got 39.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Banchero. Thompson with the block. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Wagner's checked in for Black.
Number 22, Franz Wagner.
Banchero outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Bane. From behind the arc. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 6 assists now in the game. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
And the layup falls. Bane's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
The Magic have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. From deep, Banchero. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And that's how Banchero creates driving lane. That shot right there, knocking it down, opens the floor for him.
And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Thompson's got 43 points. To the middle. Kicks it out to Bane. There's the triple. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Zubats, he's checked in for Indiana. Walker comes in for Toppin. Black's checked in for Orlando.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with I mean, this hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Wagner for three. Walker pulls down the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. 1 minute left in the second. Wagner looking it over. Here's Suggs, and it's thrown down hard with both hands. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Hits yet again. Wow!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Banchero. Walker against Suggs. Here's Banchero from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Here's Thompson. And yes, another basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Black outside. Takes the three. The shot off that time. Fires the three. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Indiana ahead, up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head and it's really, that wax he put on his head, oh my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra, biggin?
You don't need it, Ernie. You always shine.
And how about we dig into that first half we just saw? The Pacers are in a close contest.
Oh, this is why I love the NBA Cup. Ernie, you know what I mean? I mean, these semifinal games, they feel like playoff games.
Yeah, the battle for the East has been intense.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. The role of the big man has evolved over the years. What's been the most noticeable change to you, Clark?
BA, and it's not just the big man. I just think the overall athleticism of all of the players, certainly the big guys, stand out because they're now taking the ball rack to rack. They can go in traffic with the dribble. They're more mobile on defense because defenses switch a lot now. I mean, it's not all about being in the paint just because you're a big guy. They play all over the place.
Jarris Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton, then it's Thompson, and it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half.
Yeah, what an aggressive take from Bane. So confident on these drives.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Back to you.
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Bane with another miss. Indiana leading by 4. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Trying to match threes, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot. That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Bane with another miss.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Outside Bane. Banchero surveys. Looking to win the run. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
Is showing off the range there. Banchero continues to look more and more dangerous from deep.
On target from range.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Bane, puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
That's exactly what you want to see, your big men playing big. Strong board.
Wagner finds Bane. Orlando moving the ball around. Wagner outside. There's the 3. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Wagner.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
From deep. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Bane. Suggs has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. 1:49 left to play in the 3rd. And Thompson gets it to go.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Wagner outside. The 3 from Bane. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Zubats. Neesmith comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Hardaway is subbed in for Walker. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in. Here's Banchero. Orlando again missing.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Some changes for Indiana. Miller comes in for Thompson, and it's DiVincenzo in for Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Black. Indiana with some changes. Siakam, he's checked in for Neesmith. Thompson comes in for Miller, and Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for DiVincenzo. Then for Orlando, Banchero's checked in for Batase, and it's Jalen Suggs in for Bane. So for Orlando right now, they've got Anthony Black. He's out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Banchero in at the 4. From the arc, the big man, Banchero from deep.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half. Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
From deep, Banchero, he drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results. He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
Banchero showing nice poise there, refusing to rush his shooting motion. Well done there.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Indiana with some changes. Ivica Zubac checked in for Toppin, and it's Walker in for Hardaway. Orlando making a switch here. Indiana leading by 13. Thompson fires, and again.
Incredible, 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire.
Nice drop-off by Banchero. I mean, good unselfish play there.
And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Payne. He launches. Siakam there for the rebound.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Now Thompson, 14 feet away. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pacers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year. And what a huge performance it was for MP.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And here are the Pacers now. Thompson! Another bucket! Wow!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Releases from 15. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Back to Thompson. Oh, he tries a three. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Second team foul. Shooting for Orlando.
No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots. Substitution on the court.
And he's good on the second. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. And they advance to the championship round. Just one win away from hoisting the NBA Cup.
And you know, it should be an intense matchup. There's a lot on the line between the Cup,
You said earlier this game wasn't just about the final score, but about setting a tone. You feel like you were able...
Yeah, we wanted to make